Okay, guys, can I have your attention, please? Thank you. Now, we've reached dress rehearsal night. I know, I don't know where the time's gone. It seems to have absolutely flown, but here we are. And I have to say, you all look absolutely fabulous in your costumes. Absolutely divine, darlings. You've all gone to so much trouble. I'm so happy. Oh, it's making me quite emotional now. Excuse me. Oh, how I love the theatre. Oh, anyway, without further ado, let's crack on with our rehearsal. So, Shell, darling, if you can get into position. Thank you. All ready? Okay, let's take it from the top. Break a leg, darlings. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Fairy Fortune, and tonight we'll bring you the tale of Cinderella.
Oh, hello. Hello, boys and girls. My name's Mayonnaise. Now, some people say that's a good name for me because I'm a little bit saucy. I work as a cook up at the Royal Palace. I do. Bloomin' cheek, I'll have you know I'm a Gordon Blue chef, I am. My cookery teacher said she had never ever seen food like mine before. And my dumplings, they were the talk of that school. Everyone used to gather round and admire them when I got them out. So now you know. I'm a poor widow, I am. Well, come on, I'm poorer than that. That's better. My husband died, you see. He passed away. He drowned in a vat of beer at the brewery. And it took him a while to go as well, poor man. I mean, he had to get out 3 times to go to the toilet. But at least he died with a smile on his face. Aww. And he was always a good husband to me. I mean, he hardly ever came home. That was a while ago now, and I've been on my own ever since. I did put an advert in the Lonely Hearts column. It said, husband wanted. And you know, I got about 100 replies, and they all said exactly the same thing. They said, you can have mine. Right, well, I must get on. Now, what was I doing? Oh, I don't know. I forget everything I do. I've got that... Oh, what's that thing I've got? I've had it for ages. It's amnesia. I've had amnesia for as long as you can remember. Market. I need to go to the market. I've got to get some provisions for the palace. Oh, hello, Cinderella. Have you been shopping?
I just have to get some bread and then I must return to Harder Paul.
Oh, I thought I might go and have a look at the fair on top of the hill. Are you coming?
No, I can't. You know stepmother would be angry if I didn't return immediately. I'm so busy these days because she sacked all the staff and I now have to do all the shopping.
That woman works you too hard. Hardup Hall hasn't been a happy place since your father died and your stepmother took over. Now, I'm not saying that woman's a witch, but I do wonder where she keeps her broomstick.
I have to go. I'll see you later.
Bye, Cinderella. Oh, poor thing. Her stepmother's an evil character. She's a nasty piece of work if ever there was one. I don't like her at all, and neither will you. In fact, boys and girls, I give you my permission to boo her, as loud as you like whenever you see her. And when you see Cinderella, if you cheer and wave and say hello, I think that'll cheer her up a bit, poor thing. Right, I really must get on. I need to get a cabbage and a turnip and a ripe man before it's too late.
No. I think that's a typing error. The line should read, a cabbage, a turnip, and a ripe mango. Say it again.
Sorry. A ripe mango. Mind you, girls, a ripe man would be a bit of all right, wouldn't it, eh? Bye for now.
Look what you've done!
Oh, I'm so sorry, miss. Here, let me help you.
I'm going to be in so much trouble if these are dirty, you stupid clumsy. Dreamboat?
It's very beautiful to meet you. I mean, it's very nice to meet you.
I haven't seen you around here before.
No, I don't come here very often. I'm the prince's valet. I'm the prince's valet.
Oh, wow.
I was just on my break and thought it would be nice to see the village fair.
Oh, yeah. Looks like fun. And it must be so exciting living at the royal palace.
Not really.
Oh, but it must be like heaven. All those huge rooms and beautiful furniture. Not to mention the fine people.
That's funny. I was just thinking how wonderful it must be to live here in this pretty village, where you're free to go anywhere and do anything.
I've never met anyone like him before. I feel so happy talking to him.
I've never met anyone like her before. She's exactly the kind of girl I want to marry.
I think I'm in love.
I could be in love.
I can hear the bells.
Well, don't you hear them chime?
Can't you feel my heartbeat keeping perfect time? And all because he touched me. He looked at me and stared. Yes, he bumped me. My heart was unprepared when he tapped me and knocked me off my feet. One little touch, now my life's complete.
'Cause when she nudged me, love put me in a fix. Yes, it hit me just like a ton of bricks. Yes, my heart burst. Now I know what life's about. One little touch and love's knocked me out. And
I can hear the bells, my head is spinning. I can hear the bells.
something's beginning.
Everybody says that a girl who's poor like me
I must go soon. My father, the king, wants to see me this afternoon.
The king? Oh, wow.
But perhaps we could have dinner sometime?
That would be lovely. Dinner! Oh, I completely lost track of time. Stepmother will be furious if I'm not home in time to cook dinner. I have to go.
Oh, but wait! You haven't even told me your name.
Meanwhile, within the palace walls, the royal family has its squalls. The king and queen must find a bride for the prince who can't decide. Prince Charming says he's not for sale, but royal parents will prevail. They'll pick a girl without a glance, but Prince insists on true romance. I'll find a way, I'm all inspired to help the prince to find a bride.
Father, you sent for me.
Ah, Prince Charming, my boy. I have a surprise for you. Tomorrow we will have a visit from Princess Crustaceous of Moldavia. And I am led to believe that she is a lady of marriageable age.
Oh, Father, not another eligible bride to be. I've seen a dozen in the last year, and none of them ever live up to their likeness.
You're too fussy, my boy. What do you want in a bride to be?
What I don't want is a moustache, like the princess from Switzerland, or the one who was old enough to be my mother.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Oh, no offence, but when I marry, I want it to be to a beautiful girl of my own choice, and because I'm in love with her.
In love, eh? Huh. That didn't matter in my day. I didn't see my bride until it was too late.
What do you mean?
Oh, hold on. Whoa, hold on. That's not right. I think you must have turned over 2 pages, darling. It should read, I didn't see my bride until 1 week before we were wed.
I didn't see my bride until 1 week before we were wed. Anyway, your mother and I waited long enough for the patter of tiny feet.
Well, you should put shoes on the cat.
Look, we must ensure the succession. It is very important for the stability of the realm. You will be king one day, and we will want to know that you have someone to get stoned with.
What? That's not the line.
Someone to share the throne with.
Father, I want to be free to choose my own wife.
We'll have to put all this on hold then.
Oh, Father, I will marry one day soon, when I meet the right girl. I met a beautiful girl today while I was out riding. I'd like to find someone like that, who would turn over.
Wait, no, that's not right. You don't say turn over. That's a script note. Turn over the page.
I'd like to find a girl who loves me for myself. Perhaps I will, one day.
At Hardup Hall, the scene is dire. How will they get out of this mire? The Baron's dead, the money's gone. Stepmother's reign has just begun, and that evil stepmum, she's quite the witch. Cinderella's left without a stitch. The stepsisters too, they're just as wacky. Cinderella's forced to be their lackey. But all's not lost. There's more to play. Fairy Fortune's here. She'll find a way.
Cinderella, Cinderella, where is that girl? Oh, there you are. Where have you been?
Sorry, stepmother. I was out shopping for the cook.
We do not need a cook. We've already got one. Well, for the time being anyway.
Well, since you sacked all the servants, I now have to do all the shopping.
Cinderella, since I have sacrificed to marry your father, God bless his soul, and came here to look after you, all you have given me is nothing but resentment and disloyalty. All our money is nearly gone. Your father gave it all away to the public houses.
No, it's Your father gave it all away to the public. Houses don't run themselves.
Houses don't run themselves. Well, I have decided to sack the cook and the rest of the servants in order to make ends meet. You will manage the kitchen and the household all by yourself, and it would be better for you if you lived in the kitchen from now on.
Yes, stepmother.
Mummy! Mummy, 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 mummy! Wisteria is just being absolutely beastly to me.
Oh, why is that, my little princess?
Oh, she spoilt my chances with the squire's son.
Why is that, my little princess?
Well, when he said he'd never kissed a beautiful girl before, she says, oh, never mind, before he does, he could practice on me.
I'm sure that's not true. Do you like him?
Oh, yes.
Has he kissed you yet?
Oh, no, I told him I've lived a very sheltered life.
And what did he say to that?
Well, before he could say anything, Wisteria pipes up and says yes. Bus shelter, air raid shelter, bike shelter, any type of shelter.
Never mind, dear. You go and practice your ballet dancing before you give me a headache.
Meanwhile, at Hardup Hall, it seems, the ugly sisters have their dreams. They dream a handsome prince will come one day, and so they're practicing their ballet.
Well now, Asphyxia, my little princess, where is your sister Wisteria?
I don't know. She was having trouble getting on her tutu.
Well, she is getting a big behind.
Yes, and it's getting bigger.
No! She's getting a bit behind with her lessons. Stick to the script.
Yes, she's getting a big behind with her lessons.
And her behind's getting bigger too.
Stick to the script, please.
Madam Olga says my dancing is near perfect, apart from one or two things.
And what did she say they were, my darling?
Well, my right leg, and my left leg.
Oh, well, that's not very nice, is it? I'll cut her feet next time I see her.
Cut her fee! Her fee!
When your sister arrives, you can both go through your ballet routine. I'll be back later to see how you're getting on.
I don't know why Mother insists on us doing these ballet lessons. She says it'll give us a good figure. Yeah. But it's not working for my sister Wisteria. Oh no. She's got an hourglass figure, you know. With all the sand at the bottom. All this dancing on my toes is killing me. I don't know why. I don't know why we do it. Why don't they just hire taller dancers? My legs are killing me. I think it's time to visit a different type of bar. Double, please. Oh.
Hello again, it's me, Fairy Fortune, Cinderella's fairy godmother. You wouldn't believe the people that need our help, and there are so few fairy godmothers about nowadays. That's because children have stopped believing, you see. Now, if more children believed, there would be more fairy godmothers. You all believe in fairy godmothers, don't you? You all believe in fairy godmothers, don't you? Good. Now, don't forget, kids, tell all your friends to keep on believing. I can't stop here gossiping. I've got things to do and people to see. First, the cat to rescue up a tree. Then a pensioner has got her toe stuck in the bathtub. And there's a new client called Cinderella who's having a torrid time with her new stepmother. So I'll see what I can do for her. Moustache.
We find elsewhere there's jubilation. A postman's brought an invitation. A summons brings a royal call, an invitation to the ball. Poor Cinderella is in a state, so much work and it's so late. Make beds, cook food, run up a dress. Cinderella's life is such a mess. But Fairy Fortune will help the girl and promise her a social whirl.
I'm never gonna finish this washing. The fire's nearly out and I haven't even started lunch yet. Beds have not been made, and to make mattresses worse.
Matters worse.
To make matters worse, I don't have anything to wear to the ball, so I can't even go. I wish I had someone to help.
You called, child?
Oh, who are you? Where did you come from? How did you get in?
I'm your fairy godmother.
I didn't know I had a fairy godmother.
Of course, everybody's got one. I heard you crying and I've come to help you. I see that fire needs brightening up a bit. I'll just wave my magic wand. There!
Oh, how did you do that?
It's a little trick they teach you at fairy school. I see you've got a lot of washing and ironing to do. My book of spells should have a trick or two to make that a little bit easier. Now, Cinderella, why are you so unhappy?
Well, you see, it's my stepmother who's taken over the house since father died. And she's brought her two daughters, Wisteria and Asphyxia. And I now have to live here in the kitchen.
Yes, I know all that. That's why I'm here to help you. Why don't you take a short nap and leave everything to me? While Cinderella is asleep, with magic I'll my promise keep. With magic spells I'll make a gown, no simple dress or hand-me-down, but a dress made for a royal scene, from silks and satin of fine sateen. I'll wave my wand about a bit and see what will become of it. This spell I know should do the trick and bring a ball gown double quick. If I've done that right, the dress will be here at any time. I need a coach and some horses. That may be a little bit trickier. This pumpkin here should do the trick. I've seen it turned into bigger things than that. There! Done! Aren't I clever? Cinderella, Cinderella, there you are, my dear.
Oh, thank you, thank you. It's a wonderful dress. But how
Your carriage awaits outside for you, my dear. Enjoy yourself.
Oh, I will. Thank you. I definitely believe in fairy godmothers now.
But I must warn you, all this magic will disappear at midnight. But make sure you leave the ball before then.
What will happen then?
You might be left standing in your underwear. Do you understand?
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Bye.
Within the Royal Palace Hall, the great and good are at the ball, when there arrives a later guest, a gracious, beautiful princess. My lords, ladies and gentlemen, the Princess Incognitos.
Who is she, Mother?
I have not the faintest idea, but she won't suit him at all. Look how skinny she is. Why, there isn't a picking on her. A man likes something to get hold of, something to wrap his arms around. Why, she's all pink and delicate. Why, a slight breeze would blow her over.
Look, 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 look! The prince has asked her to dance! Oh, that's not fair. She should get in line. I've been here all night. What's she got that I haven't got besides a 22-inch waist?
Good evening, Princess Incognitos. I didn't see your name on the guest list, but you're very welcome.
It was a last-minute thing. You won't believe this, but an hour ago I didn't have a thing to wear.
Now, you must promise me every dance. Will you? It is my royal command.
Oh, manly with it. How scrumptious.
Minutes ago I met you.
I looked up when you came through the door.
My head started reeling.
You gave me the feeling
The room had no ceiling or floor.
10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how-do-you-dos. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies.
In the arms of my love I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
Oh, everybody seems to be watching us.
I've explained how I felt. You haven't told me your feelings.
Well, they're very much the same as yours.
10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how-do-you-dos. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, he's an angel with the dust and stars in his eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and he's bringing me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen, and I
The ballroom ladies in dismay watch Cinder's dance the night away. They try to interrupt their dance, their prince refused without a glance. Then as the clock struck the midnight hour, Cinder recalls the magic power. She was filled with dread and fearing, would all her clothes start disappearing. Now it is the morning after, the music has gone, so too the laughter. The prince has searched both far and wide for she that he will call his bride. Well, the ball was a great success, wasn't it? I wonder what happened to Princess Incontinent.
Incognitos! Whatever happened to Princess Incognitos?
Whatever happened to Princess Incontinent?
Oh, never mind. Just carry on from the next line.
I've searched everywhere, high and low. Is she on the list of invitations? Or where could she be?
We've closed all the borders, but no one has passed through. She must still be here in the kingdom somewhere. Do you still have the slipper that she lost as she ran away?
The slipper is so small, our mystery princess should be easy to find.
Cobblers!
Pardon?
I think you should go to the cobblers and ask him for a list of all his customers.
We could invite all the young ladies in the kingdom to try on the slipper, royal or common, rich or poor, and whomsoever it fits will be my bride.
Ah.
In the kitchen at Hardup Hall, Cinderella dwells upon the ball, remembering every part of that night. It really was love at first sight. And as she danced the night away, she thought good luck had come to stay. But now, in rags again, she must admit, it's hard to make any sense of it. But not to worry, and not to fear. Her fairy godmother's still here.
I think I need some help from my fairy godmother.
You called, child, and here I am. Now, what do we have here? Didn't you have a ball at the ball?
Yes, thank you. It was lovely. I danced with the prince all night. And now I'm desperately in love with him. But he's a prince and I'm just me. Would have been better if I hadn't gone to the ball at all. And all my lovely clothes, gone. Oh, it's hopeless.
I've tried it on with every girl around.
Yes, well, never mind that you've tried it on with every girl around. Let's just stick to the Cinderella story, shall we?
If she won't come to me, I must go to her. I'll seek her in every nook and granny.
Nook and cranny.
Sorry, I'll seek her in every nook and cranny. Tomorrow, I will visit every house in the town. How difficult should it be to find a beautiful young maiden who's hobbling about on only one shoe?
At Hardup Hall, the tension grows. Will the slipper fit? Who knows? The ladies wait for the royal guest to see which one will pass the test. The stepsisters and their mother too, each one hopes the prince to woo. But Cinderella won't even rate. She's left in the kitchen to black the grate.
Now, Exixia, I want you to put your best face, or in this case, your best foot forward. I hope you've been resting your feet so they'll be nice and teeny. The prince is coming later, so let us try on the glass slipper.
Oh, I hope I get to try it on before Wisteria comes in. Then it'll be too late for her. Oh, I just know the shoe's going to fit me.
I'm here to try it on with every maiden in this house.
Ooh, and he looks such a nice boy.
Me first. I'm sure the slipper's going to fit me.
Oh, I don't think it will. What size are you?
Well, usually I'm a 9, but for a prince I could be a 6. What size is the shoe?
It's a 4.
Ooh, it's just my size. Please, let me try it on. Thank you. Look, I'm sure it will fit. Could you come back a bit later? I know it will fit.
Oh, no, it won't.
Oh, yes, it will.
Oh, no, it won't.
Oh, yes, it will.
Too small. I'm sorry.
Just let me push it a little harder. I know it will fit. I know it will.
Oh, no, it won't.
Oh, yes, it will.
Oh, no, it won't. I'm sorry.
Great lummoxing fool, look what you've done! What were you doing lurking there? Whole day's baking ruined. Don't try and pick them up. Don't want your mucky hands all over my vol au vents.
I'm so sorry, miss. It was my fault entirely for standing behind the door. I thought I'd seen all the ladies here. We've met before, I think. Moving from left to right.
No, moving from left to right is a stage direction. You don't have to say that.
Now, please, young lady, please try on the slipper.
Shall I?
Yes!
Then I will.
It fits, it fits. Then you must be...
The Princess Incognitus?
You know that I've promised to marry whoever the slipper fits.
Yes, I had heard you were trying it on with every girl in the village.
Say that again.
I had heard you were trying the shoe on the foot of every girl in the village.
And now I'm never going to let you out of my sight. Call off the search, ring out the bells. I have found my bride. To the palace.
The slipper fits, a bride is found. Joy and laughter all around. A fine princess she will make, a happy ending for love's sake.
Oh, Cinders, dear, my precious child, I've heard the good news. Is it true? We're rich, we're rich.
No, stepmother, we're not rich. I'm rich. You're still poor.
But Cinders, kind, sweet, loving stepdaughter, surely you will share your good fortune with your own family. Am I the grieving widow of your own father?
Widow!
Am I not your loving stepmother?
No?
Did your father not entrust you into my car?
Not my car, my care.
Well, it says car on my script.
What? So it does. Oh, just ignore it.
Am I not your father's bride?
Yes, and you don't let me forget it.
So you're throwing us out onto the streets, are you?
That's a good idea. Let's ask the audience, shall we? Does she deserve to be thrown out?
Yes!
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do. No, I'm not that mean. There will always be a place here for you and your daughters.
I knew you were only teasing.
Yes. The place I'm thinking of is the kitchen. Since you sacked all the staff, you can run the kitchen in my place.
But surely you don't mean that.
Do you want the job or not?
Yes!
Good. You can start right away. Nip out and buy some champagne. We're celebrating.
Thank you, everyone. I don't remember it being this difficult when Sir Ian gave me his widow twanky.